the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
Next.
All right, let's see. Where are we going next? Prime time, Pac-12. We got Washington at Oregon State. Washington undefeated, number 5 in the country. And Oregon State is somehow favored by 1. I think this one actually started Washington up 1.5 point favorite, I think. No. I think Oregon State's been favored all week. So Oregon State, 1 point favorite. What do you think about this game?
It is interesting that Oregon State is favored in this one. I mean, I think they should, because I also think Oregon State's going to win this game. Washington's defense is not good. They've been getting exposed week over week. They've been lucky to survive here. The offense is elite. We know that. But I just don't think they have the horses on the back end to make this thing work. And I think this is actually a sneaky bad matchup for Washington. The Huskies are 52nd in rush defense coming into this game. Oregon State loves to run the football, and they're going to run right at this Washington front, and they're going to be able to play keep away. Damian Martinez is a dude. He's a little bowling ball back there, averaging 6.6 yards per carry. He has 1,024 yards, 7 TDs on the year. And also DJU, he's playing his best ball his last 5 games, 12 TDs, no picks. His accuracy has never been there, still will never be there. He's 58% of his passes, but he's completing, like when he's taking these shots, like they're deep shots. Like he's taking big time throws. He has 22 big time throws this season, according to PFF, which is a big number. It's top 10 in all of FBS. He's only completing 58%, but look, Michael Penix, 9.7 yards per attempt. It's not that far off, and Michael Penix Jr. is a Heisman finalist looking like. So all that to add, Oregon State, extremely hard to beat at home in Reser Stadium. That's what it's called. I don't know if it was always called Reser Stadium. Do you know? Or was it called Beaver Stadium? No, that's the Penn State. No, was it ever called something else?
That's what I always thought it was, because they did those big renovations on it a couple years ago, but I think it's still the same name.
Okay, I wasn't sure. But they have won 16 of the past 17 games at said stadium. So all that to be said, I think this is finally where Washington gets got. I still think Washington makes a Pac-12 title game against Oregon, and then I think they lose in that rematch. So that would still be a great year, 10-3 or 10-2. Well, I guess it'd be 11-2 in that scenario. But I do think they lose here. I think this is where they finally go down. Give me Oregon State 31, Washington 28.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. That's why I was just a little disappointed with Vegas, because I was like, I'm kind of liking Washington, and Vegas is like, I'm kind of liking Oregon State, and Vegas is like, everyone kind of likes Oregon State this week, because it feels like Washington's just been playing with fire the last few weeks. They've allowed 34 points per game the last 3 weeks, and I think it's supposed to be some rain in this one. It just could be some messy conditions, and I think that kind of plays into what Oregon State wants to do also. I just don't really trust this Washington defense. So I think I'm with you. I'm going to go Oregon State 38, Washington 34. And that could throw a wrench into some things, because I think, we're all guaranteeing an Oregon win really in the Pac-12 championship. But if Washington is a 1-loss Pac-12 champion, I don't think they carry the same weight as an Oregon 1-loss champion. And I think you could see, Texas potentially, like that could have some big implications for the playoff rankings for sure.
All right. Where are we going next, Matt Green?
Let's keep it moving on another interesting line. We got Louisville coming in the top 10, and they are a 1-point dog at Miami. And I feel like I was also bummed about this line, because I'm like, the ACC is just going to ACC, and it's like, I feel like I've said it for years. Obviously, Clemson has had their run where they were like dominant, but outside of Clemson and maybe Florida State when they're great, no one in the ACC is as good as you think they are, and no one in the ACC is as bad as you think they are. And so it's like, as soon as you're like, look.